Hello and welcome to today's video. This is a very exciting one. This is the start of a weekly reading vlog. It's currently Saturday and I'm planning on doing this till next Saturday, and I've got 17 wrapped up books behind me that my partner has very kindly numbered for me. They are completely random. I don't know what they are. Well, there's only one graphic novel, so I know what that one is, but mostly I don't know what they are, and I am just going to pick them. I put a story on my Instagram last night to get the first book picked, so I'm going to open that up and pick the first number momentarily. But that is basically the entire plan. Every time I finish one, I'll pick another one. I'll probably use a different method to pick them every time, to be honest, just like figure it out. I know you can get like random number generators on Google. I know you can get wheels with numbers on, so we'll just figure it out. Maybe if I've got like a decent number left towards the end, I'll even be able to use like a dice on them or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go, but we are having a reading vlog, reading these books. That's the basic plan. I don't know how many books I'm likely to read. I'm hoping I'll read 3, maybe even 4 books over the next week, and they seem like a fun way to do it. Also the least stressful way to do it, to be honest. Like, I've been really enjoying audiobooks lately, but like I can't get every audiobook, like I just can't. Some books I have to read physically because audiobooks are expensive. So my thought with this is, if it comes up and I want to read it and I want to get the audiobook, I do. I don't worry about the consequences down the line of hours running out or running out of credits or whatever. I just go for it and I just spend this week having fun and picking books. So that's the plan. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer. Hopefully you can see them a bit better. I'm hoping it will focus on them the same amount as me now. And I'm going to go on Instagram and we're going to pick our first book. Okay, the story has got replies. Let's pick one of them. Okay, let's pick this one. This is from Kaposi Reads, who is Callie here on YouTube, and just pick number 13. Number 13 is this one here. Oh, it's a very thin one, so it's probably a short little non-fiction. But yeah, this is number 13. I'll pop you back and we'll find out what this is. Okay, if I've wrapped this correctly, I should be able to just slip the case off. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, I forgot to put this in here, but this is Romeo and Juliet. I have technically read this before, but not since school and not since year 10 at school, which would have been 2011, 2012. So we're talking 12, 13 years since I've picked this up or read it or interacted with it in any way. So book number 1 for the video is Romeo and Juliet. I don't really feel like I need to explain this one, but just in case, I guess, we've got Romeo and Juliet. They're from different houses. Their houses hate each other, which just means their parents and grandparents hate each other. They like each other. They're not going to communicate very well with each other. They're not going to communicate their plans very well to each other. Talk about the classic miscommunication trope, wonder where that came from. And they're both going to end up dying because of it. Do they necessarily both die? It's unclear, it's unsure. I've read a few Romeo and Juliet retellings, and I've definitely liked the different spins that they've made on it. But yeah, this is what we're reading first. It's many hours later and I've not actually properly started reading yet. My audiobook that I've got access to through the library did not have the introduction, so I've now read the introduction, which I'm kind of glad I read. I think if I'd never read the book before, I'd be happy to read it, but I do think it's very much saying the same as what, you know, if you've done the book at school. So I don't actually feel like I needed to read it, but as there was an introduction in this edition, I have read it. So I'm now actually going to start the story in the book. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh no, this no longer, well, I don't think this goes together anymore really. But I went out to post an in-post parcel from Vinted and got shit on by a bird, so the jumper is no more. But yeah, I'm gonna dye my hair later today anyway, so I figured I'd just put a half dirty jumper on and not worry about it, even though I don't think it really matches. I mean, you can't see my bottom. My bottom's like very dark skirt, so the jumper, I did feel like pulled it together, and this does not. But yeah, that's what's going on, that's the situation. I'm going to start reading again and I'll check in later. Okay, I finished Romeo and Juliet. I'm glad I read it. I'm glad I've read it with an adult. I'm glad I have my own thoughts and feelings on it. It wasn't great. I think I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. I can really respect what it was for its time and how important it has been to like literature as a whole, and I can appreciate the retellings that have come after it. Like These Violent Delights is one of my favourite series, and that wouldn't be here without this and stuff like that. But it was sexist, misogynist, there's multiple talks of sexual assault. All the characters were pretty terrible. The only one who like actually wasn't terrible and didn't really do anything wrong was Juliet, who was a child, was 13, and it was even more evident in this with like the adults literally talking to her husband or to-be husband of her in a way that made it clear that like she was a child and they were talking of her. Yeah, really not not it, to be honest. I don't think I can rate it lower than 2.5 stars because it is such a big thing. It has been so renowned and it was so big for its time, and obviously a lot of good has come from it, and I'm honestly amazed. Like, there was so much talking in this. Like, a question would be asked, it'd take multiple pages to get to the answer of that question. Just be saying the same thing in different ways, repetitive till we got to an actual answer, and it was boring. Like, I was bored. I was like, come on, let's just get to the answer. Why are we saying this again? Why are we doing this again? Like, yes, you can reword it in 20 different ways. You don't need to. I don't know, like, maybe like a slower pace and fake tension was really popular at the time, sort of thing. I don't know. Obviously, like, stories change and entertainment changes and stuff like that, but yeah, this just wasn't for me. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Time to pick the next book, and I actually figured out what number it was last night, so I'll play that clip now. Hi, I'm still reading Romeo and Juliet, but hopefully I'll have put this in later. Basically, if I check right now, I can get another number to pick, so I will finish Romeo and Juliet and talk to you, which hopefully you'll have just seen, and then we'll pick another book, and this is me just picking the number. So if I go to my story, okay, yep, perfect. This is Jay, my partner, who's replied to the story, and he's chosen book number 6. So hopefully this is now going to cut to me picking up book number 6. So as you'll have just seen, last night I picked another number from the Instagram before it ran out because it only lasts for 24 hours, and we got number 6. So this is number 6, and let's okay, this could be really good. I have read quite a few Nalini Singh books. I think I'm on book 10-ish of the Guild Hunter series, but this is book 1 in the Psy Changeling series, which is like another paranormal romance type book. I'm not really sure what it's about, to be honest. I think I'll read the back and we can find out and figure it out together. Dive into a world torn apart by a powerful race with phenomenal powers of the mind and none of the heart. In a world that denies emotions, where the ruling Psy punish any sign of desire, Sasha Duncan must conceal the feelings that brand her as flawed. To reveal them would be to sentence herself to the horror of rehabilitation, the complete psychic erasure of everything she ever was. Both human and animal, Lucas Hunter is a changeling, hungry for the very sensations the Psy disdain. After centuries of uneasy coexistence, these two races are now on the verge of war over the brutal murders of several changeling women. Lucas is determined to find the Psy killer who butchered his packmate, and Sascha is his ticket to their closely guarded society. But he soon discovers that the ice-cold Psy is very capable of passion, and that the animal in him is fascinated by her. Caught between their conflicting world, Lucas and Sascha must remain bound to their identities or sacrifice everything for a taste of darkest temptation. I'm very intrigued. Like, it sounds like both human and animal sounds like potentially like shifter, called a changeling. Like, you could change. Like, is this potentially going to be like shifters, like werewolves or something like that? And then the Psy, I'm really not sure what they're going to be. It's like, it keeps saying powers of the mind, and I'm not really sure what kind of like supernatural creature that could be referring to, but I'm very intrigued. I think it could be good, and I'm pretty sure the audiobook of this is available on Spotify, and I haven't used my Spotify listening hours yet. So yeah, this is exciting. Let's give it a read. time. It is now very, very late on Sunday. It's actually 9:30 and I've somehow just spent the entire day cleaning, which I'm sure you have seen a little bit of, but I only recorded like 2 or 3 clips, so I've been cleaning all day. The house feels a lot better, but I'm knackered. But I've also been listening to Slave to Sensation whilst I've been cleaning, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I think it's really fun. According to, I haven't got the physical book on me, but according to this, I'm on chapter 9. I'm pretty sure that chapter 1 wasn't actually chapter 1. I think chapter 2 was actually chapter 1. So I think I'm about chapter 8, and according to this, I'm 32% of the way in. So I'm like basically a third of the way in. And it's really good, it's really fun. I don't really feel like I know the characters well enough to say that I definitely like them, but from what I've seen, I like them. I feel like I'm kind of understanding how the politics of the world works, and I'm kind of understanding what's going on in the situation, and it's definitely like getting revealed very well. I will say, like, chapter 1, very info dumpy, but after that it did like mellow out and just felt more like learning as going, and I am enjoying it. I think I'm basically about to get to a point where our main 2 characters are gonna have to like actually talk. Like, I think they both have the information that other one doesn't have, but then the information that they are looking for from the other one doesn't even realise that that's what they're after or know what they're after. And then there's also another part of this that's very interesting that I definitely can't say because it would be a spoiler, but there's like another element to it, and I feel like they've both figured it out, but they haven't like said it out loud yet. Definitely one of them has definitely figured it out, and like I get the inkling the other one has figured it out as well, and I think when they have the conversation it's going to be very interesting and kind of change the dynamic of the book. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I actually think I might just go and get into my pyjamas, get into bed and listen to some more of this. I think that's what I'm gonna do with the night, to be honest. I'm gonna head downstairs, read some more and chill. Yeah, so I will take you along with me if I do anything fun, and check in very soon. Oh, and also this cute cat is being so lovely. So lovely, aren't you? Should we do a close-up? Yeah. Oh my gosh. How are you so lovely? How are you so lovely? Oh, did I get the spot? Oh, is that the spot? No? Get there. There. That's the spot. That's the spot. Oh my gosh. Okay, hello. It is the next day. I don't have anything to show you for it. Somehow I've had a really lovely day. I've been out this morning, a lovely late breakfast, early lunch type thing, and then I've come home, I've done some work, and I've also done a lot of hoovering, and I've recorded absolutely nothing. I didn't even take a picture of my food. It was great. Didn't take a picture of it, can't show you. But yeah, I am back, and I've been listening to a lot of this book, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm on chapter 19, which according to this is 71% of the way through it, and I thought I'd come and do a little check-in, just because, to be honest, I think there's a good chance I'll finish this either like late tonight or early tomorrow morning. According to this, I only have 2 hours and 48 minutes left of the audiobook. I'm really enjoying this. Like, this feels like a 4-star to me. I think there's even a chance of it being higher, but it depends how it plays out, basically. But yeah, I don't see any way where this will get less than 4 stars. I don't think I'm going to tell you much about spoiling it, but I've really liked how the story has progressed. I've really liked the conversations. I've liked learning about this world. I feel like there's parts of this world that I really enjoy and really understand, and I am very curious. I haven't looked into any of the synopses after this book, but I'm assuming it's going to be similar to Nalini Singh's other series, where each book is following on, like, time wise it's continuously following on, but each book focuses on different characters. And in that case, if that does happen, I think there's also a lot more of the world that we could explore and find out about. So I'm really excited to keep reading. I'm having a great time. I really like both of our characters. They're very interesting, and I really like the slowness of being introduced to other characters being a part of the story as well. So yeah, I'll leave it like that, but I'm very excited and I hope to finish it soon. I've got a lot to do today, so this is going to be a very quick check-in, but last night I did finish Slave to Sensation. It was great. I really enjoyed it. I have decided on 4 stars, but this was close to 4.5 stars. Like, I did really consider, do I want to give it 4.5 or 4? I've decided on 4 just because my personal rating scale, which I guess I can pop a picture in here, I just felt like it really properly fit with the 4, and it actually didn't do that much more than the 4, so I stuck with 4 stars. I really liked it. I found the characters really interesting. I liked how it worked. I liked how things worked out. I found it really interesting. Obviously we're learning both about the Psy and the changelings in this world, and I do feel like I know and understand them so well, and like there's also so much left to be explored as well. I'm really excited to continue on with this series. Can't find any of the next few books on Vinted, but I think I'm going to find them secondhand online and order them, because let me tell you, if I had the next book of this series right now, I would definitely be adding it into here and being like, if I can get it, that would be great, because I really want to continue. I had such a fun time and it was really good. I would definitely recommend this if you enjoy like paranormal romance. This was great, so yeah, can't recommend more. The plot was good, the characters were good, the romance was good, it all linked together really well. There was a bigger cast of characters that you got to slowly know and learn more about, like the more people who are definitely side characters, but I'm pretty confident that this series like follows different people in different books, so could very easily become main characters in a different book. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Would definitely recommend. 4 stars. Now it's time to select another book. What I'm going to do for this one is I downloaded an app where you can spin a wheel, so I think I'm going to do that. So it's called Spin the Wheel Random Picker, and I've created this wheel, which hopefully you can see. I'm going to remove the ones I've already had off it, so remove 13, remove 6, and then let's spin. Okay, that is number 11. Let's pick it. Number 11 is this one here. As you can see, 11. I hope you can see that. Is it focusing yet? I don't think it's focusing. Hope. What is going on? There we go. Focus. Number 11. It's a thin paperback. It really could be anything at this point. I can't even fully remember what I've put in there, so let's just reveal it. Oh, okay. Another classic. Not 100% sure how I feel about this, as we have just had a classic. This is definitely over 100 years old though, so the audiobook should be like just available online. I will check my library first, but I'm pretty sure that if a book's over 100 years old, it goes into the public domain, so like anyone can create an audiobook, so it should just be readily available on like YouTube or somewhere. Yeah, okay, this is what we're going with. I do have a lot to do today, so I'm really hoping I can find an audiobook for this. And it does look like it's written in letters, so it's an epistolary novel. Yeah, cool. We're going to read Frankenstein. I actually know not very much about this, and the back doesn't actually give me a synopsis. What it does say is considered by many to be the first science fiction novel, the tragic tale of Victor Frankenstein and the tortured creation he rejects is a classic fable about the pursuit of knowledge, the nature of beauty, and the monstrosity inherent to man. So, I mean, it should be good. I know the basics, like I know it's about Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster, and I've seen some statues that are to do with it, but apart from that, this is really not a story I'm familiar with, so I'm very excited to see where it goes. Hello. So as you can probably see behind me, there is a lot of washing up to do, probably more than an hour to be honest for me to wash up. So my audiobook, my library did not have the audiobook for Frankenstein, but it was on YouTube. I found 3 different ones. The one that I think sounds the best is, just take the ones I found, I only opened 3 of them, is by Horror Babble, and it looks like it's just, they've recorded the audiobook. It's been narrated by Ian Gordon and Jennifer Gill. It sounds decent. I'm going to listen to it. I've had a quick look and I think 1.3 times speed is going to be right for me. I've got my headphones. I'm going to set up, leave my phone over here charging with the audiobook playing, and get hopefully a lot of washing up done whilst I listen to the introduction and the start of Frankenstein. So that's the plan and hopefully it works. I thought I'd just do a quick check-in because, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to get a chance to check in at all for the rest of today or at all tomorrow. So, Frankenstein. I'm up to page 36. I've been reading just using the audio. I'm enjoying the audiobook. It's fine. It's fine. Like, when I'm listening to it, I definitely feel involved in the story. Slightly bored maybe, but like still intrigued enough that like I'm not wanting to actually put it down when I'm listening. But I like when I'm not listening, I've no inclination to pick it up. It's not captured me yet. I really liked the like prologue, like the introductory part, and then I've got into the main part of it. I think I'm in the middle of chapter 3 now, and that doesn't seem as good as the prologue. It's not capturing my attention as much. Yeah, so I don't know. Basically, this could turn out many ways, and I don't think I'm gonna have much time to read it tonight. I have got a lot to do, and then tomorrow we're at a wedding all day, and then Thursday we're seeing friends, so it's probably gonna be Thursday night before I can next check in and talk about this, and I don't even know if I'll have finished it by then. So I'm gonna aim to finish this by Thursday night, which will hopefully be the next time I can check in. Or if I can check in sooner I will, but I think it's going to be Thursday night before I can next check in with this. So yeah, that's my initial thoughts. Like, not bad, especially for a classic. Like, very readable, very well written, in like the sense of easy to understand sort of way. But it's just not captured my attention yet and not done anything that I'm fascinated by yet. But I don't even feel like I'm really into the story at this far through. So we'll see. We will see. Hello. Long time no see. It's been a couple of days. It is now pretty much bedtime on Friday, so I've got one more day of this. Tonight I am planning on finishing Frankenstein. The audiobook I'm listening to on YouTube is 7 hours and 18 minutes long, and I'm at 4 hours 57 minutes, so I've got like 2 hours 20 minutes left, and I'm listening at 1.5 speed. I have sped it up because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's great. I think it would have been really interesting when it was published, but to be honest, it's really quite boring. Like, yeah, it's multiple perspective, which is cool. Like, we've seen a few different perspectives. It's written in a very easy to consume, very readable way. I'm not struggling with anything. you know, some older books, some classics, they are like difficult to read. It's not difficult or anything, it's just quite boring. It's just quite boring. So yeah, I don't think I've taken any clips the last 3 days except for one where I was listening to Frankenstein and playing The Sims. I guess I can insert that there whilst I'm talking, but that is literally the only clip that I've taken, and I have checked my phone. I took no pictures either. So yeah, it's been a very busy couple of days. I've hardly stopped. My throat is going, my voice is going, and I'm absolutely shattered. So I'm definitely going to be having a chill night, finishing the book, and then tomorrow we will spin one more time and pick one more book to kind of chill with and read tomorrow. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll see you tomorrow. Right, we're back. We are back. So I did finish Frankenstein. I'm giving it 2.5 stars. Like, I can definitely appreciate it. I can definitely see why it is likeable. I can see what it did for the genre. I can, you know, see a lot of things that are positive about it. It was just a really boring book, honestly. And I mean, there's quite a bit of conversation online, like, is it sci-fi, is it horror? But I don't feel like we really saw either of those things in it, like, honestly. I really did not like, you know, our main character, like Frankenstein, like Victor. Really didn't like him. We made a lot of assumptions, which did turn out to be correct, but like made assumptions with just no knowledge and no basis. And there were plot holes. There were plot holes in it. So, you know, it's cool, it's fine, it's a thing. I am glad I've read it. Like, I can definitely see how it inspired other stuff, and I can definitely like see like really fun ways that it could be adapted today. I definitely think it would have been way more fun if told slightly differently, and if not told with like the prejudices of the time. And I feel like it's important to say, because it's a point that I did not know going into it. Like, one of the main through plots of the entire book is that he's going to marry his cousin. His cousin who's been brought up with, and he's more like a sister, but they love each other and they're going to get married. And it was just gross, to be honest. Like, it was just really weird. A weird thing to not be like mentioned and commonly talked about with it, and definitely made me feel like just out of the story. Like, yeah, it was not something I was expecting. That being said, it is now Saturday. I would like to try and read some more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spin, but I'm not committing to finishing whatever gets picked. I'm going to spin and have a book that I'm reading today, and at the end of the day I will do a final check-in. Maybe I'll be able to finish a book today, but I've got a feeling it'll be more of like a wherever I've got to sort of check-in. So let's go to my spinner wheel. Okay, I've got the spinner wheel, and it's just got the 14 numbers that are left on it. So let's spin it. Okay, we've ended with number 10, which isn't too fit. I am seeing some red poking out the bottom, and I've got a feeling I might know what it is. And if I do know what it is, then it's a non-fiction, and I don't think I can finish this today. But let's have a look. This is number 10. Yeah. Okay, so this is Nasty Women. It is a collection of essays. I have read the first 2 essays, I believe, in this. One I thought was amazing and I really liked, and the other one was just okay. But they're all written by different people. There are all of these, focusing, all of these different essays in it. Hopefully you can see that, because I actually can't see what you can see. Yeah, I am more than happy to give this a read. It is a collection of essays and accounts on what it's like to be a woman in the 21st century. With intolerance and inequality increasingly normalised by the day, it's more important than ever to share real experiences and hold the truth to account in the midst of sensationalism and international political turmoil. Nasty Women is a collection of essays, interviews and accounts on what it is to be a woman in the 21st century. Punk, pressure, politics, people, from working class experience to racial divides in Trump's America, being a child of immigrants to sexual assault, Brexit, pregnancy, contraception, identity, family, finding a voice online, role models and more. That's what we're going to be doing. I will say, yeah, I have read the first 2 of these like a while ago. The first one was called Independence Day by Katie Muriel, and I thought it was amazing. It was really, really, really good. Really enjoyed it. And then I also read Why I'm No Longer a Punk Rock Cool Girl by Christy Diaz, and I thought it was fine. Like, it was decent. It definitely had stuff to say, but it just didn't feel like it went as in depth as I expected it to. And the next one I'll be reading is Black Feminism Online, Claiming Digital Space by Claire L. Huchin. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Hi. So I'm gonna be honest, I was way busier yesterday than I expected to be. I didn't even completely read one essay. I had one point where I managed to sit down and I didn't get through the entire essay. So I really don't have anything to update you about when it comes to Nasty Women. But unfortunately, I don't have time to read anymore right now. So it's going to be pushed back. And that is it for this video. I don't even know how much I end up reading. I think I've read three books total, maybe. So yeah, like, it's been pretty good. I feel pretty positive. It's definitely helped me with my reading because I often struggle to know just like what to pick up, and having these things that like I have to read and I have to read next, it has been really positive. I definitely want to do more videos like this. If you do have any ideas, do let me know. Obviously this time we did like numbers and we picked the numbers randomly, and then I do know that you can do them like colour wheel ones, but anything like that sort of thing where it's just like the book is picked, you don't really get much choice or any choice. Yeah, any ideas like that, do let me know because I would love to do more reading books like this. But that is it for today's video. I do really hope that you enjoyed it. I've had a great time filming it. Do give it a like if you did like it. Subscribe down below if there's more content like this, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi. So I'm recording this straight after picking the final book of the video, but I thought it would be fun to like take all of these out of the packaging basically and see what the possibilities were, what we could have been left with. So if we'd have selected number 1, we would have got, oh, The Maze Runner. I do need to read this month. This is probably one I will try and fit into the end of May. If we'd have opened number 2, we would have got, oh, I've taken the entire dust jacket off of this. Oh dear. There we go. Feline Philosophy, a non-fiction about cats. I already know what this one was. This is the only one that I knew what it was once it was in this pile because of the shape of it. This is Saga Volume 9 if we'd have selected number 3. If we'd have selected number 4, we'd have got, oh, Sentient. This is a non-fiction all about senses and animal senses throughout the world that I'm very excited to give a go. If we'd have opened number 5, we'd have got An Introduction to Ethics, a graphic guide. If we'd have got number 7, we would have got, oh, Hags. This is a demonisation of middle-aged women, another non-fiction I'm very excited about. If we'd have got number 8, we would have ended up with Bad Gays, another non-fiction I'm very excited about. Yeah, I did put a lot of non-fiction in here and we really didn't get much. Number 9, we would have got, oh, Hair/Perra, Essays on Control and Freedom. If we'd have selected number 12, we would have ended up with, oh, The Sleeping Prince. This is the second book in a YA fantasy series that I would like to continue on in. Number 14, based on the size of this and that all of the rest of them left, I'm guessing that this is the second one in, yeah, it is. It's Days of Blood and Starlight, which is the second book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, I think it is. 15, we would have got, ooh, Disfigured. This is On Fairy Tales, Disability and Making Space. I started this a couple of years ago now, and it's just really dense. So probably good that I didn't get this for this video because it probably would have taken me multiple days to just read this alone, but I am very excited to get to it at some point. If we'd have opened number 16, we would have got, ooh, The Glass Hotel by Emily St John Mandel. I really love Station 11 and want to try the next book. And last but certainly not least, if we'd have got number 17, we would have ended up with Feminism Interrupted, all about disrupting power by Lola Olufemi. Very excited. I've picked up a couple of books with like this publisher that is Outspoken. There's quite a few in my local independent bookshop and I haven't tried them yet, but I've purchased 2 and I'm hoping I like them and I can go and get more because they sound really interesting. So yeah, these are all the books that we did not end up with, but hey ho, let's well, for you, you'll have seen everything now, so this is the end of the video for you. Yeah, so if you stayed around for the opening of these. Thank you. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Do let a like if you liked it, subscribe down below if you'd like to see more content like this, and hopefully I'll see you next time. But me, in my present, is going to go and read What I Can of Nasty Women. So yeah, bye. It looks like Jafar has figured out that there's something new up there, so that's going to be fun.